So let's look at some LinkedIn profiles of freelance translators and see how they look. This is the first one. Does it look good? Nope. What about this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. And this one? Nope. And nope, neither is this one. So what's wrong with all of these profiles? Well, let's get into it. Now, if someone's looking for a translator on LinkedIn, what do you think they're going to type in? That's correct. They'll probably type in something like translator. In fact, they'll probably get a bit more specific and they'll type in something like Spanish translator. In fact, they might even get more specific than this and type something like Spanish to English translator. But what you'll notice they usually won't type in is this. And why is that? Well, the fact is, most people who are not in the translation industry do not think in these terms. They don't think in these two-letter language codes. And in fact, a lot of people won't even know what ES stands for. And let's face it, even if you're a translator, do you know what all of these codes stand for? For example, do you know what the two-letter code for Chinese is? Or can you tell me what the two-letter code ZH stands for? Just so you know, ZH is actually the two-letter code for Chinese. But a lot of these are not necessarily obvious. For example, ES is not necessarily obviously Spanish if you don't speak Spanish. And so to have ESEN means that you won't show up when people are searching for English to Spanish translators. So when you're creating your profile on LinkedIn, make sure you always spell out the entire language and don't use the language codes and these abbreviations, because unfortunately this means that you lose out on a lot of potential clients and a lot of potential business. And in fact, another thing you can do, if someone's looking for a Spanish-English translator, they might actually speak Spanish, in which case that maybe they'll type something like this, or they might type something like this. Or they might even type in something like this. So my recommendation, include all of these combinations somewhere in your profile. Have English, Spanish, translator, and also traductor inglés-español. Now obviously if you have a different language, if you have Italian to English, then you should put Italian, English, translator, and also traduttore italiano-inglese. And this goes for all of your language combinations. Spell it out and have it in both languages so people can find you that much more easily. And feel free to skip the two-letter language codes because quite frankly, people who are not in the industry won't be searching for that. In fact, most people in the industry won't even be searching for that. And people who are not in the industry might not even know what it means. So if you're on pros.com or maybe Translators Cafe where there are a lot of agencies, then it's fine to keep it. And pros.com and Translators Cafe and these other websites make it easy to search for the different translators in the different language combinations regardless. But if you are on something that is not specialized in translation like LinkedIn or Upwork or any of these other websites, then I highly recommend spelling out the entire word. In fact, it doesn't hurt to do so on pros.com or Translators Cafe either, because these are easily searchable via Google. And that's it for now. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.